Welcome back, guys. Well, community matters, and today we are joined by an incredible storyteller and advocate for literacy, Miss Dawn in Charleston Green. And she's no stranger to this area, being all the way from Mansfield, Louisiana, and now she's a 15-time award-winning author, and now you're using your journey to inspire others. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to talk about all that you're doing, because you're going to be, visiting children here in the Arklatex, spreading the literacy and the awareness, and just sharing your journey. So talk about it, and talk about, your own roots here and growing up and how that inspired you to do what you're doing now.
Absolutely. So being from Mansfield, there are a lot of storytellers. Whether we're talking about just in the community or whether we're talking about church, and definitely in our families. And when I say storytelling, I'm not speaking of, like we say, tell stories as in lies, but just making our experiences just more memorable.
Yes.
And so growing up with that and having that, I understood early that words have power.
Right.
We know that they, of course, can have power to tear down, but they can also motivate and inspire and encourage, and so I choose to do the latter.
I love that. Now, you actually have some of your books right here on hand. This is what you're going to be going around to the Arklatex, reading to the kids, right?
Absolutely.
Talk about some of those messages that are in your books that you're hoping that they take away from it.
Okay, so I really try to delve into self-esteem and confidence, also social behavior. But through these two books, more specifically, Hey Dandelion and Rudy the Smart Kid. Hey Dandelion deals with self-esteem.
Yes.
It's actually a story written about my daughter and I. My daughter's adopted and has sometimes struggled with self-esteem and belonging because of that fact. And so I shared with her that she's our family's dandelion.
Aww.
That dandelions don't need permission to be a flower. They have everything within them to grow. They just need a crack of possibility.
Yes.
And so when they grow to that puffball that we so often associate them with, and we tell kids, blow it and make a wish, you're not, well, you can make a wish, but what you're actually doing are blowing its seeds. And so if she stays rooted with us long enough, we want to make sure that her seeds go further than where she began.
Ooh, that is absolutely beautiful. I love that message. Now, you're not just this incredible author, you're also a business owner as well, where you empower women. Let us know about that.
Okay, so I am the founder and CEO of Dawn of a New Day 365. It is a movement for women journeying through everyday life, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the unexpected. And I like to say overcoming with truth and transparency in a way that leads to transformation, because I believe that with our truth as women and being dignified in our transparency, that there is transformation that takes place. So often the woman's experience can sometimes lead to a place of shame or secrecy where we don't share our stories.
Yes.
But if we can share those in safe spaces, and that's what I try to do through Dawn of a New Day, is create a safe space to have real conversations so women realize that they're not alone in their journey.
Yes, it's definitely needed. It's definitely needed. So before we go, please let us know, how can we purchase your books, and of course keep up with everything that you have going on?
Okay, so definitely reach out. I love to do author visits. And like I said, I live in Georgia, but Louisiana, Mansfield is home, and so I don't mind traveling and coming back. So author visits, speaking engagements, of course. They can purchase my books either at my website at www.dawnofanewday365.com or wherever books are sold. And then they can follow me on social media at Dawn of a New Day 365.
Okay, thank you so much for being here with us once again. You guys, please tap in with her, because she's an incredible author and just a great human being, period. All right, guys, we'll be right back.